That feels like somebody's house. It's one of those, right? That one looks big and it's all shrouded in darkness. Okay,
What brings you to the moon?
well, hi. You're Morrowind. I would love to join the Morrowind. I mean, joke aside, guys. We're a sniper. Maybe we're a sniper and we are sort of slowly but surely, not quite slowly actually, but we're, you know, embracing a darker side of things. So maybe Morrowind is a good fit for us. If we want to join, we must seek Eno Hlalu, the Grandmaster of the Morrowind. These Hlalu, they have all the power, don't they? Between the Duke, the Camerotong, the Morrowind, they look like the real powerhouse. So, about Black Jinx, that is none of your concern. What if I gave you money? I don't want to give you more money. I'll ask somebody else. Somebody else that would keep their ring right here, wouldn't that be good? Also, I keep checking for traps, but... Yes, please. A little bit of feather enchantment. I like. Shh. Not so loud. Ash salt. And now act natural. Feather is always good, especially when we tend to be slow and overburdened. Hello, Alvin. What do you know of Black Jinx? Suppose I did have this ring, this Black Jinx. Would you take what is not rightfully yours? No, I think you misunderstand me. Imagine we were friends. You do not want to be friends. Try again. Ah. Ah.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Yeah, I was wondering, do you have the ring like on your person or by your bedside, for example? Upstairs in your room where there's nobody else. Oh, crap. Ah. I'm still glad I got the shirt.
Speak.
Nah, I don't want to talk to you. No, he doesn't look like he wants to give it to me, and I definitely do not wish to attack him at this point. So that's one quest we won't be doing just yet. I'm glad I got the enchanted shirt. That was actually a very good find. Let's go and report our success. My stamina goes down ever so quickly. Am I wearing something I am not supposed to? Not that I can tell. Amelie. I got this magic sword here. I don't know if you'd like it. If you do, it's yours. Use it to crush my enemies before they can crush me. This market is so cute. Believe it or not, we are already getting tired. Maybe I should change the time scale a little bit to not get tired so quickly. Like, I feel like I just rested. At the same time, in terms of game time, I rested, I went up and down Telvos, then I took a boat. Like, it's been a long day, I guess, for my character. I think you wanted the... no? There we go. Here it is. Good, I hope Master Nelot will be pleased with it. I have this old dagger I no longer use. And I can teach you to blind your enemies as the staff does, yeah. Thank you. Now, the Glass-Jing blade, I mean, it is a lovely weapon, but as you can see, I just don't have the skill for it. Amelie, you lucky, lucky gal. Here we go. 3. We'll see in the next fight what she uses. So I know blind, I have a frenzy in touch. Nothing that I can really use to practice my skills though. I need somebody I can pay for spell making. Let's deliver the papers and the good news to the gateway inn. And then we'll have to rest. I'm not even sure. Even though we're Telvanni, I don't think there's a place for us to rest as a member of House Telvanni. We could get a room in Faraz. This is so cool. It's better to go round and up. He will be right there, and I don't have to get lost in the mushrooms. It's a thing. You get lost in the mushrooms in this game. Hello. I have about work. I'm going to deliver the paper. I think it's a good joke. So, there. The nerve of that outlander! A disgrace to her race! She blames me, when it was she who failed to obtain her hospitality papers. Huh. I'll take care of her. And you got rid of the ghost, so you shall have your reward. I have a fighter's ring, a mage's ring, and a thief's ring. Each ring fortifies the attributes most prized in each of these specialized disciplines. I guess mage. Thank you. Intelligence and willpower. And a little bit of shield. Could we get a bed? Work? I don't want work, I want a bed. You don't do that? You don't rent beds? What sort of inn is that? Let's take a look at the painter. I did go towards the bard, but he disappeared. Ouch. So that was the bard. That would be the painter. Let's go say hi. That's a different style. This guy lost his brain. I think the succubus just sucked the brains out. That's what happened. Sheet. Hello. Master is strange at times, says one thing, does something else, paints with steady hand, yet spills his soup, has many words, but none to hold. Cthulhu is still waiting for this day. It's Amalexia and a storm Atronach? I mean, your interpretation is definitely not worse than mine. Armor skill or heavy armor got improved. Heavy armor got improved. I guess I've missed my chance. Is your master around? He's got lots of things. If we're friends.
What is it, friend?
Yes, like if I become friends with your master, do you think I can use his stuff? Sturgeon head. Got it from the shop outside on the market. That makes sense. It's 6 a.m. It's almost morning. It's too late. Also, when I talk to NPCs, the time passes. That's locked. So it's already morning. See? I'll have to try again. She's okay with it? I didn't even think to try. Because everyone is so... I think it's my bed. My bed. You don't mind if I sleep in your bed? You guess so. Thank you. You know what? We're not super exhausted. Let's train. What do we train? Conjuration. And then we sleep a few hours. Okay. Good. We are rested. I would like... Who can teach me? Who can make spells for me? I need like a stupid turn undead for 1.1 second to practice my conjuration. Because I am not conjuring skeletons. A scamp, maybe. I don't mind a scamp. The mesh on the lantern, this one? Is it Melchior's replacer? No, this is a Morrowind one with improved textures. In fact, there might be two things happening there. Morrowind optimization project that sort of fixes the mesh of many items. This could be one of them. And then I have intelligent textures that upscaled vanilla textures with some of them done manually. So it could be just these two mods together. Because I don't have... Usually I have Melchior, Lantern, Replacer. but lanterns in city mods, there tend to be quite a lot of them because they're so pretty. So to have many lanterns with many poly and high resolution, I feel it's asking for even lower FPS. If I can check something for you, yes, I can definitely do that. Do you want me to wait inside a building, or I can wait outside as well? Does it make a difference? I know, but now I can talk to the bard before he disappears. Hello. Well, you have nothing to tell me just yet. I went inside. Doesn't matter. Oh, whoa. I crashed. Is it time, Morrowind? It's not time, Morrowind. Why would you crash now? We still have an hour to go. I apologize. Morrowind is normally really good at knowing when to crash, i.e. at the end of the stream. This is not it. 1 hour too early. Disappointing. Hello, Ketan. That's normal. No, it really doesn't. That would be just too harsh. And really quite unfair with a game like Morrowind, don't you think? I'm glad we agree. I'm glad this was not an actual challenge. Yeah. So, I have good news for you. Here we go. And load. Fortunately, I have a quick save at the painters. So that's good. Before I exit. Okay. We rested. So it is now 10 a.m. How long do you want me to wait, Detail? No, it's 9 a.m. Like a whole 24 hours? Or a little less than that? You're modding more Oblivion lights, and I love lighting stuff. The lights are always so beautiful. I think what I'm gonna do though, please remind me to enable it again. But waiting 24 hours in Ashfall is not a good thing to do.
Is there something I can do for you?
He's inside at that time of the day? Is that where he's supposed to be? That was not your name. What is it now? What was it then? I am the painter of shadows. For all night must die at dawn. Their births unseen, their passing unmourned. I paint their journey, their lively spirits captured in paint, dancing in defiance of dawn. Beautiful. You're relieved. Okay, good. Well, in that case, I'm going to re-enable Ashfall before I forget. Here we go. Also, since time has passed, I can train again. Good. What else can you tell me? You're a painter and hireling of the great house Telvanni. This is all for now. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me crash. I guess I'll catch you at night, maybe. So, what do we do now? Settle down, Amalie. Settle down. There we go. What do we do? How about... I want to try and kill a Daedra. And by that I mean... I want to try and have Amalie kill a Daedra. That's what I want to do. I need a Daedra skin and I don't want to pay 400 for it. I do have the 400, just barely. But I would rather not spend the money. I can't get over how perfect this outfit is for her. Alright. We did see a... Hello? Hey, Kovis! Kovis is a friend! You're a Breton and an eager spellsword looking for adventure. You wanna be my friend? You don't know me well enough. That's okay, Kovis. We can talk again some other time. You do have nice pants. And you do have a nice shield. He's one of my friends and friends. And he actually has a fun little quest. Are you the owner of that creature over there? No, you're not. But I've improved my sneak, and that makes me happy. Very happy. If I talk to you, God, what will I learn? Why are you telling me about House Redoran? Right here in Sadrith Mora. Oh, I know. That was dumb. Hello, Bolazir. I don't know where your owner is. Otherwise, I would totally buy you. Because being the master of a big Daedra sounds like a good power move when you're in House Delvani. Okay, right. I didn't imagine those ruins. Also, I know we got the shirt and that's fine, but I need a home. I need a place to crash so I can dump stuff. Those little mushrooms. They're just so adorable. What is that? It's a person? Is it a friendly person? Is it a cultist? Who knows? In the meanwhile, I do not see any Daedra. And normally I would be hoping for a scamp. But I know that a scamp skin is not good enough for what I want. It's another friend. Oh my god, so many friends in Sadrith Mora. Hello, Edward. Let's talk about you. Yes. Witch Hunter, you know what? I want to go and kill some Daedras. We could be friends. No, not ready to be friends. Well, this was about me trying to be friendly, but that just didn't work. Edward, did you kill all the Daedra? You don't think so? Okay. If you say so. I'm gonna have my bow ready just in case. Makes me nervous when I'm walking around in a Daedric ruin, rather large at that, and I do not see a single creature. Got a nasty feeling one is going to jump out from a corner somewhere. Fortunately, what is it? What is it we got? Oh, I know, is we got like a big health buff. No. Brutish, because we're worshipping Molag, I think. So for level 1 we actually have a whole lot of hit points, which is very nice. Ruin is kind of floating a little bit. I think Edward lied and he did kill all the Daedra. I was really hoping to find, you know, one outside that I could snipe. Is there even a door? Locked door. Well guys, this is not where we find our Daedra. It's a bit disappointing. Wow, my fatigue goes down so quickly when I'm aiming. No, you go and kill it. Aha! So of all the weapons I've given Amalie, she still prefers her dwarven axe. So I'm gonna take those back and sell them. As simple as that. Hey, would you like to wear a robe? It's prettier. It's definitely prettier. The clothes for Thirana, that was just a skirt, or was there a shirt as well? Because if there was, I've lost it. So, yay. Hang on, what is this boat over there? What is this boat over there? Just a skirt? Good, thank you. No, I think we're good. We're good. Yeah, you go. Oh, I have one of those. Woohoo! This is our first soul. I hope you are reasonably impressed by the fact that I am actually taking part in the combat. Not in a very, very, very significant way, but I'm doing my share. And I'm going after the crab next. I've seen there's a boat over there and it's not any town, so I'm a little curious. You have to go? Sikor, no problem. I hope you have a lovely Sunday, what's left of it, and see you sometimes next week, I hope. Have a good time. It's because my archer is fearless. No, that's not what's happening. I don't know if you've noticed, but my companion, and I think I need to tweak the script for that. Most companions, there is a part of the script is to say if they are X meters, units away from the player, then you need to warp to them. And for me, I think the distance is a little too little. So if I stay too far back, then she teleports back to me. So I need to get closer to the action. Unfortunately, it's not by choice. I mean, it's because my character is brave and fearless. Obviously. At some point I need to take some time and try to make potions. I'm not amazing with my alchemy. You don't need to sneak, Emily. Go in. Marksman. Slowly improving. I think at this point, because I'm better with destruction than marksmanship, it's very tempting to just go all in destruction. But then I wouldn't really be playing as a sharpshooter. So I'm still shooting with my bow and arrow, even though it's definitely not as good as using, you know, a good old fireball. Can't go wrong with a good old fireball. But we're role-playing as well. It's kind of messy affair. Teleportation code should be removed from individual companion and handled by a global solution like Easy Escort. And or a similar mode. Yes, and actually now it is doable. For the longest time, Easy Escort was the MWS's solution for that. Not such a long time ago, I mean sometimes last year, mind you, did attend me, which is, in terms of functionality, it is what Null's mod does. So OpenMW players now have the option. But for me, removing the part of the companion that makes them, the code that makes them wrap to the player, was not an option because OpenMW players would lose their companions all the time. But it's a very good point now. I simply can say you need that mod or that mod. So I could modify the script. And I say modify the script like, you know, coding. No, I'll just find a paragraph that says something about teleporting to the player and comment it out. That's what I'm gonna do. And test it, but that should do it. So, good point, actually, Easy. Thanks. now that there is an OpenMW solution for companions, you're right. Then again, Easy Escort didn't help me keep my cat. Omaran Ancestral Tomb. What do you say, Amelie? Should we go in there? Sure. Wow. I don't know. Guys, do you agree with Amelie that we should go in the tomb? I mean, I have magic, so I can take care of enemies. It's possible to lock the companions warping behind the player setting, but still it should be one mod that handles all the player. Honestly, between yes, prof, we're going in. Between Easy Escort and Smart Companions by Abbott, a lot of the scripts, like a lot of the paragraphs of the scripts, traditional script like Grumpy's script for companions, is irrelevant. Not irrelevant, redundant. Let's go with that. Ah, is it the tomb that actually connects with the Daedric ruin? Very good question, Alondro. I think it does, and if it does not, I'm pretty sure Smart Companion does. Ah, let's try to do that, actually. Maybe it's not my code, maybe that's my settings here. Okay, I've changed that. Warp fighting companions. No. When warping is enabled, this option will make them warp to the player even during fights. Maybe that's what I needed. It's the one that's connected. Good. Perfect. Let's sneak in there. I have my fire bat that's on touch. Let's go with this. I've seen that Easy Escort can cause problem in rare cases where a quest mod requires you to separate from a companion, like the Underground. Is that like an edge case? I'm trying to think if I've had I mean, no. Actually, you know, Prof, you're right. Because when I was doing the quest for Friends and Friends, the first one, what's his name? My Argonian. I forgot the name of my Argonian companion. Never mind. And when I did the thing and say, okay, bye, and then I left, but my companion followed me, and I had to add, it was not enough to stop the AI follow. I had also to actually like sort of go back and forth to make sure the companion is not registered in any way, shape or form as a companion. Otherwise, with Easy Escort, he would follow me even though I didn't want him to. Okay, let's be careful in there. There's a scamp. Ha! I missed. Go, Amani. Not the skin we want, but it's a start. There's a corridor over there. And there's a door over here. Valkol, we are doing a sharpshooter. We joined House Tilvani because as a sharpshooter we have destruction and enchant. And we're an Altmer and we feel like becoming powerful and feared sounds pretty cool. Our background is Grey Child, so Grey Child is a background where we may or may not have vampires in the family. I'm not sure how that happened, but point is, we may or may not join the dark side later on. For now, we are only doing Tilvani quests mostly, and then little quests in the Graceland that we come across. No melee weapon, no, but we do have destruction. It's fairly reasonable, so between a touch spell and a target spell, we sort of get by. The weapons, we just got them as rewards. Okay, let's check this room. I also, when I panic, I can summon a Bone Walker, and then I just take a step back and I let my companions do their killing. This one was trapped. This is a dead end. We're not picking up that crap, let me tell you. Now, a ruby. We are picking that up. I'm not going through the urns. I don't want to go through the ashes of dead people. That's just not fun. I think I saw... Now. That's not bad. Emily, would that be something you fancy? It's in good shape too. You don't. Okay. I'm still going to give you the stuff, so... no, not my arrows. She keeps catching a lot of arrows. That is worrisome. I don't know how that happens. Hello, Blacked. If I have any plan of making my versions of animated Morrowind compatible with OpenMW... Blacked, animated Morrowind is not my mod. I did make an edit of it. Animated Morrowind is compatible with OpenMW. The only thing is you need a patch so that the NPCs are sitting normally, and that patch already exists on the Nexus. I think it's a patch by, I want to say Katia Carol, but make a search on the Nexus, you'll find it. No, Telesia, you have to go. My pleasure. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the compliments. They always feel nice. Have a good time, and I see you soon. Ah, this one is locked. I don't know that my security is great, but... Meh. Meh. We've had better loot than that. So far, nothing but a scamp lost in a tomb. Yep. 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 That's becoming a little more interesting. Let's check that for traps. No, sorry, it's not something I want to carry. It's not even something I want to make my companion carry. I'm definitely not scared. Not me, no, sorry. Which low-level Daedra can drop a skin? We already know the scamps don't have Daedra skins. They have scamp skins. I've been reading everything you posted throughout the years on your site. Great choice of modes. Well, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. Are you playing the game or just reading up on it? Which is fine, mind you. Hey, my Morrowind. No. No, I'm not gonna do the same, thank you very much. Did you find anything down there, Emily, or... No, not really. No way! Really? So, I'm risking my life hunting Daedra for something that I will never find? Not even Patch for Purist fixes that? Because that feels like a big oversight that none of the Daedra creature would have skin. That feels like a big oversight. It must be purchased. Okay, so I have to pay the 400 is what you're telling me. I have to suck it up and pay the 400. Well, I'm still going to explore this a little bit. I might have to run away. I don't like that. The fact that Daedra skin cannot be found naturally. That makes no sense. There is a crystal egg around here. I would like to find it. In Morrowind Patch Project, whoa, that was a long time ago, right? And Latte has decided to show you his big fluffy tail. Hello, kitten. Ah, okay. Alright. Good. Good. Okay, so I'm not wasting my time risking my life here for an item that I wouldn't be able to find. Yeah. Okay. No worry details. I mean, honestly, I'd rather we have the conversation and confirm that it's been addressed in a mod rather than not talk about it and be clueless. If I was a crystal egg, where would I be? I'm thinking on one of those pillars, but without levitation, it's a bit tricky to check. Morrowind Patch Project is definitely not included in OpenMW. Morrowind Patch Project was Patch for Purist years and years ago, and depending on the versions, you're saying yes, Easy? You might have some information I don't have, because I was gonna say, depending on the version of Morrowind Patch Project, some of the changes... Ah, okay. No problem. Yeah. Latte? Are we bothering you? Am I talking too loud, kitten? Clearly I must be. Yeah, some of the changes in MPP, Morrowind Patch Project, were controversial and would not just fix things, but also make some, judgment call on how things should be. Which is why Patch for Purists sort of took a step back from that, is just fixing things that clearly were not meant to be that. And I see no Daedra. And I'm quite happy being up there because I can snipe them, but there's nothing to snipe. And that's the end of the path also. I can sort of go there. But I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to go for it. Though I'm a little curious, that platform over here? If I was an egg... Oh, there's the entrance actually. So what is that? Patch for Pure says Daedra skin is now randomly available on Clanfield, Daedroth, Ogrim Titans, and Hunger. Ghoul hearts are now available on Ashgauls. Good. Essential immersion mods, Blacked, I would say. We were talking about it shortly before. Glow in the dark, or all the mods that did the same thing, to have those windows lit at night. And with glow in the dark, not only do you have the windows lit at night, which is super lovely, but you also have the sun rays coming inside. Untrue Blacked, there are a couple of mods that do that. The oldest one is Morrowind Freeform Inhabitant. That's an old MWAC mod that I really enjoyed, where you had 4 types of quests. One, you talk to an alchemist and they ask you to get ingredients from plants. And it couldn't be that the ingredients would be random, and it couldn't be that, oh, I already have it, because there would be special ingredients from the plants. So that one was fun. When you brought the ingredients, you would get a unique potion made with that. The second quest you got from Morrowind Inhabitant Freeform was my favorite. From the Imperial Cult, they ask you, and it's a bit wrong, it shouldn't be the Imperial Cult, but never mind. A priest would tell you to go to a tomb and cleanse it. So you would have to travel to the tomb, kill all the undead, and sleep in the tomb. And when you did that, you completed the quest, but there was a catch to it. You would have to take a vow. Like in one of the temple quests, you take a vow of silence. It could be a vow of silence, it could be a vow of not carrying any money, it could be a vow of never drawing your weapon, never readying for a spell. There were a number of things, and these were such a challenge, like just getting to the tomb and then cleaning the tomb with a handicap. That was fun. The third type of quest you got from Morrowind Inhabitant Freeform was the arena, where you could say, yeah, I want to fight, and you take I think they called it, you take a boast, and you say, I will fight without any armor. And so you would have to go in and fight, and if you win, you would get money, presumably. The fourth one was a bit weird. I never managed to do it. And you would talk to a pawnbroker and say, oh, I want to find that item, and you would have to talk to someone else, and then you would know where to steal it from. Very nice mod. The fourth quest, I didn't do it. The first 3 were really good. Then there is Radiant Quest for Morrowind. That's on the Nexus, and that's a mod that gathered 3 different mods and jobs. I forgot. Blight Bounty. Anyway, you have Radiant Quest, where there's a number of people who say, hey, I need Quama eggs. I'll pay you 50 gold for 10 Quama eggs, and you can go do that and repeat. And there is also, there's more, there is also the Nina's mod called Supply Chain. Again, a guy says, look, I need some of these. Every time you can bring 10 of those, I'll pay you X amount of money. So we do have Radiant Quest. Merlord is working on a Lua Radiant Quest mod, but that's, that's the beginning, so not something that you'll be able to play for a good while, I would say. Morrowind Patch Project is a mod plugin. It adjusts game's contents like other mods, so yeah, it's not included in OpenMW, yeah. And a lot of people, WMP, like, there was quite a bit of controversy about those. Patch for Purists is better. Radiant Quest for Morrowind, yeah. That one is on the Nexus. So. Okay. Oh, isn't this where you get like really cool items? Oh, my Telvanni buddies are not gonna believe their eyes. If it is the place I think it is. Also, we could die. I have the feather pants, shirt, actually. Yes. Interesting that they would give me this item here. Ministry of Clarity had Radiant Quest. At the time it was really experimental. Null Cascade was adding features to MWSC as Murlord was doing the code. And I think one of the MWSC updates, like, there's an error that comes with the mod, and I don't think Murlord wants to ever look at the code again. So I know there's a code error with Ministry of Clarity. The quests were Radiant in the way that, wow, that was many years ago, in the way that there would be like 10 quests available. You would get them randomly, but you only needed to do X number of quests. So they were radiant and random for replayability. Am I a little scared? Yeah, definitely. Oh, there we go. I mean, I'm quick saving pointless because this is permadeath. I'm gonna have to send my Bone Walker in there. Emily might die because this has a frost ball that we'll see. Back in the days when the stress made people working on modding madness never want to touch the mod ever again. Yes, I would say that it's not as bad now. But yes, back in the days doing 3 mods in 3 weeks, and I think before that it was 4 mod in 4 weeks. That was quite something. Speaking of updated mods, I know there's a bunch of things in Halls of the Colossus that I need to check. I really need to take another pass at Sales and Sales. We'll see. Best quest mod. That's a tough one. That's a very, very tough one. For me, I think I've always had a soft spot for Illuminated Order, because it's a quest mod that I did from A to Z and I really, really liked it. More recent, let's think of more recent quest mod. No, I'm still thinking of older quest mod. I still like Juniper's Twin Lamp. Even though there are errors and some paths don't work, I like a big faction or sprawling quest mod. If you want a really, really excellent quest mod that fits in the game beautifully and is like almost low-key, I would say Afresh. That adds about 30 quests, but like they blend in the game so beautifully. It's not like epic quests like, yes, there's this gigantic monster that you need to slay and you get that powerful sword. Nothing like that, but they go in the world so beautifully. So Afresh, I would say, is one of the more recent mods that I would recommend. Adanumuran Reclaimed, I wouldn't put it among the best quest mod. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Is it Papa Smite? Am I reading that right? AR, I've been wanting to update it for years, but it's just so hard when you have a big mod. AR was quite a big mod, just the overhaul of the cave and the business thing and the stealing items and the finding the smugglers and retrieving contraband.